Okay, well, hello friends. The stream is a little bit behind, bit of a delay going on. Apologies for the delay. Thank you for watching, if indeed you are, and a very big thank you to 2 new subscribers, who I will just check. Mike Denker and Ron Deering. Thank you very much to you both for subscribing. Anyway, welcome to another Preflight 99 live stream. Again, so apologies for the delay. I had the Aerosoft Manchester scenery turned on and the frames were absolutely tanking. They were down to about 28, 29 frames sat exactly here with no other changes, so actually pretty bad, and I didn't think that was going to bode well for our departure, so I ended up closing down and reloading just to get something acceptable for departure. Anyway, it says we're going to Northolt. Northolt's going to be our alternate. I will change the description later, but so we will head down to Southampton, seeing as it is Southampton madness today. I originally thought it was Gatwick, which would mean that London would be on and everything else, and they are, but we'll go there instead, somewhere different. Manchester ground's online. London North and South are on, so we've got a bit in between that's going to be split. So, without further ado, let's get the aeroplane fueled up according to our flight plan. You can see I had 2 in there, which is interesting. I thought I deleted one. Never mind. You can see our planned fuel there. I've got an additional 45 minutes because there's an event. I don't want to stay on that long because it'll be quite late and I haven't had dinner. So, lamps work, and let's ask for 1520. And we might need all of our taxi fuel today. Earlier on, 05 was in use. I haven't parked at the jet centre because it meant that we need to move the jet. Right, the shut-off works, there we go. So, here is our machine. And who have we got online? A few folk, to be fair. Don't know if that is real. But these all look like VATSIM, so 4, 5. There was some GA on earlier. So a fair few. Anything coming in, going out? Not that I could see. There we go. We've got ground 5. So does that tally up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All real parked up over there. And there you go, that you can see a few others. So quiet down where we are. We're going to have a very short taxi if we're going from 23 right. And we can take any one of these, no doubt, for departure. Otherwise, we'll be going down the intersections. There's the airplane fueled. And as always, like I say, if you are watching, please say hi. So let's jump into... There we go, got the switches set up, jump into the cockpit, and we can pop the batteries on. Everything initialize. We're in AirX 6 now. So nav data's current, which is good. Pop the nav lights on, get the GPU on and available. Pax Auto, you can see it's a relatively easy flow.
System test, okay.
We'll check the annunciators. We'll wait for TCAS to do its thing.
TCAS test. Pass. Fire. 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 Stall. Stall. Stall.
So I'm going to leave the pumps, the hydraulic pumps off, auto, off, auto, off, auto, off. Of course you can put them on for the walk around. Off, off, not those to auto. Check throttles, full and free. I do have a detent. So upwash I think can come off, panel lights are all on, and that, ladies and gents, is that for the moment. I've just heard a knock on the door, so just going to mute the mic and go check it out. Always the way, parcel when you don't parcel. So I've got charts loaded up. Let's see if we can listen to the ATIS 121975. It's set. And I hear nothing.
Sorry mate, I'll be back in 5 minutes. I think you've got a reroute for me, considering I filed 05 left.
Channel 6048, firm, I've got it ready, but let me know when you're back.
Yeah, we'll do Channel 6204. I think it's the usual route out of 23.
Okay, so we can't listen to the ATIS, but I can get it. Manchester Information, Juliet. It's 23 right, it's 1620 automatic. So 23 right, that's fine, that's what we filed. Transition level 60, 270 at 7. 10k or more. Broken
Easy 9 Alpha Charlie, just again, am I taxiing to holding point Foxtrot, right?
Easy 9 Alpha Charlie, for taxi forward, and just basically Foxtrot 2 is holding short of taxiway Kilo, you're awaiting company traffic that's going to be coming out to...
Overcast at 3,600. Joe 15, dew point 11, QNH 1024.
Easy 9 Alpha Charlie, after you company traffic A320 from right to left taxis away, you can taxi on 1 Mike 123 right behind him by Kilo.
After the incoming taxi passes, I will be taxiing to holding point Mike via Kilo. Easy 9 Alpha Charlie.
So 23 right. 232 should be correct. Let's have a look. 232 it is, so heading's already set. Get PFD set up as we like. Transponder off, code set. The departures, so we will be going to SANBA, that's going to be 5,000 is the first stop out. And got ground, which we're talking to. There we go, we should be able to get clearance. A 1521 on board. So let's just pop that on the weights. Got 946 on the payload.
Nothing further ATC wise, it'll be Unicom 122.8 for departure, be advised 1 inbound, noted at about 5 miles.
It's just gone.
Unicorn 122.8, easy to send for.
It's a shame.
The traffic inside, thanks.
So 7967 is going to be our rep weight. So we'll look at the performance in a moment. Let's. What stand are we on? Stand 5.8. Manchester Ground, good evening. Prefect 99.
Prefect 99, Manchester Ground, good afternoon. VATSIM.
Prefect 99, a Phenom 300, stand 5.8, information Juliet QNH1024, request departure clearance to Southampton, please.
Prefect 99, clear request received, stand by, break, easy 9 off to Charlie, nothing further for you, Unicorn 122.8 for departure, have a nice flight.
122.8 for departure, bye bye, thank you for your service, easy 9 off for Charlie.
Prefect 99 clears you to Southampton, the SANBA 1 Romeo departure, runway 23 right, squawk 7017.
Clear Southampton, SANBA 1 Romeo, runway 23 right, squawk 7017, Prefect 99.
Prefect 99, read correct information Juliet, QNH1024, report ready, pushing.
Information Juliet QNH1024, we're call ready for start. I think we can self-maneuver from our stand. Prefect 99. We really don't want to have to push, that just delays us. So we have been cleared on our route. 190 is going to be our top, which is relatively low. So SANBA.
Ground channel 620 when we're ready for our clearance.
Channel 6204 Manchester Ground, thank you. You are cleared to Gdansk Airport by the Sonics 1 Romeo departure, runway 23 right, then DESIG, then is filed, squawk 5740.
Okay, we're cleared to Gdansk Airport as filed the Sonics 1 Romeo 23 right, and then to DESIG, and then just repeat the squawk for channel 6204.
Channel 6204, that's squawk 5470.
5470, channel 6204.
Channel 6204, read back correct information Juliet, QNH1024, report ready, push and start.
We'll get Juliet, and we'll report round ready for push and start, channel 6204.
So there you go. 760, follow the outbound.
Good afternoon,
3 and 5.
Easy 467 Manchester Ground, hello, taxi stand 11 via Alpha, Bravo, Juliet Echo.
Put the 1S, 1 Sierra, and I think we'll get the RMP.
Manchester Ground, easy 467 Manchester Ground, how do you read?
Located runway 23 right via Alpha Echo, request gate for the company.
It's 405.
Easy 467, taxi stand 11 via Alpha, Bravo, and Juliet Echo.
So that's all that done. Let's pop the squawk in before I forget. God, that's terrible quality. Almost as bad as mine. As was. 7017. 1024. 5 set, and we have been cleared. 1521. So just time to do our performance. And we might as well do our estimated landing performance as well. We're a little bit late, but we will make up time because we've got a very short taxi. So, flap 1, dry runway. Sea level pressure because of pressure altitude there. I said we were 7967, so we'll use 8. The temperature is 50 degrees. And you can see there, you guys might not be able to see there, there we go. 15 degrees in that column, 1070, 107, 118, 135. So we can do those in a moment. Let's have a look at the departure chart. Sorry, the aerodrome chart for departure. So 23 right. From hotel, it's 2121. And we probably won't go from hotel. We actually have a slight headwind, which I'm not taking into account. But if I take 1070 times that by 1.33, we need 1423 with the safety factor, and we can go from hotel. So that's happy days. So 8 tons. Let's have a look at the fuel and think about our landing weights. So our estimated fuel burn trip is 391. That would leave us with 860 plus 6446 equals 7306. Let's have a look at the landing tables. A lot of clicking involved. Right, there we go. So we might as well flap 2, flap full. 7.3, well, we're going to have to start with 7.4. And so I'm just scribbling those down. Our final reserve fuel is 490. If we get down there, we've got some real issues. So I'm going to plan for 7.4. I'll do the speeds for 7.2, 7.0. Just in case we get held, for instance. So 7.4 is 114, and 130, 112, 128, 111, and 126. That is flap 3. We want flap full, no ice. There we go, and the forecast. Forecast at Southampton, actual QNH 1023. That's 300 feet. The arrival is 44. The pressure is higher, so it's taking it down. Take 0 feet, minus 10, 7.4 gives 912. Absolute worst case. 897, 881. The LDAs at Southampton 1723. So even if we take 912 times 1.43 gives us 1304, and the landing distance on 02 is 1650. So absolute plenty, and it's only going to get better the lighter we get. So let's plumb those in. Departure first. Should we close the bags? Yes. So V1 was 107. V2 was 118. EFS 135. And we are going to use a VAC of so a VFS of 130 and 114. VREF of 114. Done, easy. So that will not be optimum, will probably actually be a little bit slower, but what is it, an extra 15-20 meters? Assuming the worst case, and actually we're probably going to be a lot better off. So, speed's done, that's one less thing to worry about in the air, especially if it's going to get busy with ATC and everything else. We've got our departure plumbed in. There you go, you can see it there. Aggressive. Good. Now, where have I put trusty checklist? It's hiding under a load of junk on my desk. So, seatbelts on. We got ground. Tower is now online, so I better tune them up. 118625. And that's it, nobody else is online. So we are going from 23 right. Just looking at the chart, 58 will be golf to a left. We can go from hotel if they give us that, so we can offer it to them, or Mike, whatever fits in best. Really is no skin off our nose. And we are going SANBA 1 Romeo. And that departure is straight ahead, 3 DME, turn right 274, 5 turn left to Talby, except Honolly 334 across. 10 MCT at or above 3 to SANBA at 5. Good, so let's tune this up for departure. We want on nav 2 the Manchester VOR. I've got the ILS tuned 423 right, 1095 if we need it. We are just using the Manchester VOR for DME, and we are going 11365 inbound to Honolly, and that's 154, so let's set that. There's 154. DME set. Easy, happy days. No, don't want that. Okay. Excellent. So that's our departure. Straight ahead 3, track 274. So track, was it heading? Yeah, track 274, 5, and then turn left to Talby. Let's see, I'm going to be interested to see how the aeroplane flies that, so we'll get to nav as soon as we can. So the AC is running, cabin altitudes, landing current set, so that's fine. Let's get the door shut. And as you can see, we're on the right end stand, so we don't need to push from here. There's nothing in the way. So we are good to go. 1, 5, 2, 1. Again, I'm just scribbling fuel down everywhere. Let's get the show on the road, and we're only a couple of minutes late. Manchester ground, prefect 99, stand 58, request engine start.
Apologies, station calling Manchester ground again.
Prefect 99, stand 58, request engine start.
Prefect 99, stand 58, engine start approved, report ready for taxi.
Start approved, Wilco, prefect 99. Good, so we can sort of pop it on now just so that they know. Transponder on. Let's run through the pre-flight. Sorry, I should have done that first. Bose on-packs auto. Pre-flight test all done. Back panel, we've got 127 because we're on the GPU. Lead panel all auto. Fuel panel, pumps auto, so our front wing panel comes on, belts are set. Push cutout is out, ice protection off things, auto, pressurization checked. Don't think it matters, does it? Let's put ECS on now. Engine fire, bottles off, pushed out, both set stop, ignitions both auto, thrust levers idle, flap up, speed brake up, parking brake set, doors closed. So we have been cleared to start, check with the ground crew, cleared start, and we will start engine number 2. It is 15:15. There you go, all the cautions have gone out. The engine is stabilised, so we will ask disconnect the GPU and then signal to the ground crew to disconnect. Check clear, and then we will start engine number 1. There you go, all the cautions have gone. Engine is stabilising. GPU is disconnected. Make emergency is pushed out and pushed it in. Install protection tested, taking data set, trims set. Just set the pitch down a bit, the other two are set neutral. Flight controls. Can't test the speed brake, but full forward, full off, full left, full right, full left rudder, full right rudder. Ice protection not required. Flap 1 for takeoff. Are therefore ready to taxi. Clear left, clear right, call up. Prefect 99, stand 58, request taxi.
Prefect 99, taxi, holding point Mike 1, runway 23 right, via Golf Juliet.
Taxi holding point Mike 1, runway 23 right via Golf Juliet, Prefect 99. So I didn't tell him that we could take an intersection, but it doesn't matter. Transponders on, clear left, clear right. Brakes off.
24 ready, push and stop. Chinese 1 shut down to stand 24, push up roof face west. Push and start west, Chinese 1 Delta.
17. Maybe that's a bit keen on the power. And it's 4. Turn around on the stand. Check that out.
This is calling Cigarette call down.
Channel 811 ready for push and start.
Channel 811, Manchester ground, roger, full position.
Full position, 811.
Ooh, let's avoid these lights. We might hit. It's pretty bad, isn't it? Put those there. Oh, once more. So, Golf and Juliet, we're going to do a left all the way around. So we're ready on the tower. London North isn't online.
Prefect another contact Manchester Tower, 1.625 next one.
Tower 1 and 8.625. Thanks very much for the service. Have a great evening. Prefect 99, bye-bye. Manchester Tower, good evening. Prefect 99, turning left onto Golf for Mike 1, hold short, 23 right.
Prefect 99, there's a call sign and a half. Manchester Tower, very good evening. You ready for departure straight away?
Mayfair, Prefect 99.
Yeah, Prefect 99. Surface wind is 300.05 knots. Runway 23 right, clear to takeoff.
Clear takeoff, runway 23 right, Prefect 99, thanks. So, I did tell
That used to be Prefect 51.
Excellent.
Takeoff. Okay.
So takeoff's checked. Got to get some use out of these call signs. Gas is checked.
Oh, blimey. They don't still use the VGL ones, do they?
Negative.
No. Didn't think they did.
So ice protection's tested. Packs advised. Lights on. Transponders on. Correct holding point. We have been cleared. So 150 to something. Correct runway. Clear left. Clear right again. Double check.
Takeoff. Okay.
Approaching 23 right.
Chart's done and ready. Managed to overshoot that a bit.
On runway 23 right.
So correct runway. It's going to be 21. 502. Power. Toga. Time and off we go. Here's eyes reading. Checks at 80, but you can always do it earlier. There's V1, hand off the throttle. There's the airplane gracefully leaping into the sky, passing V2. Positive rate, gear up. You don't want to accelerate more than that. Let's clean the flaps up. Your damper, your nav, flight level change, autopilot on. So I want to see how the airplane flies this departure. And we go. Actually going to bring it back to low climb. So we are looking for 3 DME.
I'm Preflight 99, no further agency, Montecom 122.8. Good day.
Yukon 122.8. Have a great evening. Good to speak to you. Preflight 99. Bye-bye. So there's no speed limit on this departure. Gear up, flap up, or damper on. Thrust levers, MCT, we're still in climb, but I've actually pulled the power back just to moderate that climb, although we can just bust through that at the moment. Pressurization, it's pressurizing. We are below 10 degrees, let's get some anti-ice on for a second. Altimeters cross-checked, and let's just go straight up to 190. There's the airplane turning left a little bit early, it should be 5. Accelerate. What I should have done there was go vertical speed and keep us climbing at about 1,000 feet per minute at least. Standard set. BFD standard set. So we'll go 250. There you go, that's a bit smoother, isn't it? Look at that for some scenery. definitely better than FS 2020 and ABC clouds. There we go, on our departure. We'll do 250 and then 6.4 in the cruise. We should be SANBA at 5, but there is hardly any traffic and hardly anything here, so it didn't fly that too badly, to be honest. F-direct Talby, yeah, fine, we could have done it a little bit quicker. I think it started those turns a little bit early, to be honest, a little bit too early. I'd have waited until the actual DME and then turned rather than anticipating, but whatever. APIP, hello. I don't think I have seen you before. I'm sorry, it has been a little while, and clearly my brain can't cope. We can let the packs out a bit early, but whatever. Yeah, there you go. You can see there's hardly any traffic. Get so ATIS, silent approach. Are we going to be speaking? We're going to be speaking to London first, 127.1. There you go, 100, lights off, cabin's pressurising, packs are allowed out their seat. There we go, we are on our way. So, weights wise, what are we looking? 7, 4. 6446 gives us a fuel of 954. So we're not going to get down as low as 6.8. If we do, we're in big trouble. There's London.
Go on, Sierra arrival, thanks. Run F5 in November.
And a good evening, Prefect 99, SANBA 1 Romeo, passing flight 130, climb flight 190.
Prefect 99, London Controller, book up 1 Sierra arrival.
We got 1 Sierra arrival, Prefect 99, thanks. So we have got that in. We are going to have to check that flight plan. So, descent planning, plan for that possible descent. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plan for the, I think, I don't think we need to plan for any of that. I think we're going to get descended early.
Contact 7 Tango, we missed the first bit and we've got the Dino to Alpha after.
So let's just do
navigation direct
Southampton.
Direct to Elmos for Tomjet 7 Tango.
There you go, that just gives us an idea. Everything's gravy.
Control, hello, it's ZD64 Kilo Romeo, Birmingham Stand 42, episode 320, QNH 1022, request clearance to Geneva. Z64 Kilo Romeo, London Control,
This is runway 20.
FX1, Mike departure, squawk 5576. Clear Geneva, FX1, Mike departure, squawk 5576, ZD64 Kilo Romeo. ZD64 Kilo Romeo, correct.
Checked. 208. Okay, temperature 190.11. QH 1023.
154, if you found 310, keypad. K154, London Control, hello, visit 1 Golf arrival. Visit 1 Golf arrival, is 154. Friday at 5 November, train request 10.
Let's call it back.
Manufacturing on race ready, set flight level 200. Set flight level 200, thanks, run at 5 November, train.
So there you go, look, 300 knot cruise. The weather's certainly getting better. Okay, maybe that was a little bit too keen. Should we go to about 80%? There you go. Just wanted to slow it down a bit there. So we've got approach. It's cav okay. 8 knots. So we're nowhere near going to be needing what I said we were going to need. We can get the ILS 1075. Barely maintain max cruise. No ISO. Weird. Not max cruise, but yeah. Planned cruise. 1075 is the ILS set nav 1. Southampton 1335. Don't need Honolulu. Do we need anything for the arrival? We should use Compton, really. 435. But I've got it tuned, and I'm probably going to use it. So, let's go. Heading, select the ILS. F1 is 199. If we need Southampton outbound 031. Southampton. Wrong ident. Back onto nav. Nothing changed. How many days? So our minimums for the ILS are 244. I don't really want fuss to change it. I suppose we should. Do it to 250. So 20 is an ILS. Via the locator, the VOR, the NDB. VOR DME 183 degrees. Oh, that's interesting. What is that? Cloud break for a circle to land. Interesting. Gets you down to 890 feet. Oh, category C. Okay. Why do they have that? Have to do some digging. Got category C for the RMP. Interesting. So 20 we can expect, so I think we're then looking at an early descent. And we may get given a crossing restriction or to meet at somewhere.
3154, what is the descent? Easy 154, descent flight level 220. 220, 154.
So I think we're going to get vectors, so I'm going to load that we can.
Kilo 28 November, continuing on 1 to decimal 8 degree.
So we're at 756.
What is it, that's actually the 98 November, good evening.
I know factory number X-ray descent flight level 110 to be level by visit.
110 by visit, run air party, question, yeah, run air party in the metro.
So why don't we get ready to hold that over there? There you go. So I've just activated that to see how we get on. I am going to I want to delete that, and I have a feeling I'm going to push the wrong thing. Can I backspace it? Yeah, I'll do. Oh, clear it. There we go. Right, cool. Happy. So we think 3 minutes to top of the set. We're not quite maintaining the speed.
26 Quebec Heavy, flight level 390 inbound Niagara.
26 Quebec London Control, nuclear 1 hotel arrival, when ready to descend flight level 200 to be level 9 turbid.
Nuclear 1 hotel arrival, and descend when ready to flight level 200 to be level 9 turbid, London 26 Quebec.
Could end up being a little bit heavier. Did I do the math wrong? You know what? I think I may well have done. Why did I plan 7.4? 154, I definitely think I got this wrong. Maybe a little bit higher. Are we going to be overweight? Right, panic stations, chaps.
99 and descend flight level 150.
Descent flight level 150, prefect 9. So I'm going to do that vertical speed. And I'm going to bring power back.
57 descend flight level 200. Correction ED154, descend flight level 200.
Flight level 200, ED154.
So we need to be at 7.6.
250 knots or greater.
250 greater, run at 5 November track.
Prefect 99, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250, prefect 99.
Copy at 77 Tango, when ready to descend flight level 200 to be level by Alphos.
Descend flight level 200, level 8 Alphos.
We might struggle a bit with this. So 115, 132.
Right at 5 G, number X-ray report, fuel speed, London Control 129.425, line.
129.425, reporting speed, run at 5 November track, yes, bye-bye.
It's going to make negligible difference to our performance. But we need to get the fuel down by 100 kilos. 1154.
ED154, descend flight level 180.
Descend flight level 180, is 154.
100 kilos to burn. We should be okay. Definitely did those sums wrong. That's what happens when you're a bit rusty. Don't panic. If we can't do it, we just need to tell them that we need to hold for fuel. Simple as that. Tell people early, let them make a plan. There are holds on along here. We could hold at Pepys. Pepys wouldn't be ideal. Southampton at 9 0 would be ideal. So what do we think we are burning? Not a lot.
Southampton 85, London Control,
Let's see what happens when we get back into the
Flight
back
level
level.
350, London 85.
There's Compton. You can see Southampton coming in now.
Easy 64 kilo, runway stand 40, Birmingham, request push and start. Easy 64 kilo, runway stand 40, push and start approved. Easy 64 kilo, runway stand 40, push and start approved. Push and start approved, easy 64 kilo, runway. Prefect 99 and descent flight level 110.
Descent flight level 110, prefect 99. Can get down lower if we need to, so we can ignore VNAV.
Okay, 77 Tango, continue in the com 122.
Good scenery.
122.8, we'll see you at 77 Tango.
One on the radar, good evening, getting 030 km 633.
Gun 633 on the controller, climb flight level 170.
1170 km 633.
Is that out there? Something flickering.
C154, descend flight level 150. 7 flight level 150, 154.
Get down here by Rizin.
Preflight 99 and report your speed to London Control 129.425, bye.
Speed to London 129.425. Thanks for the service. You can soon moving on.
Baltic to bed ready, descend flight level 90.
From Russia. Thanks, strange Russian letters. I can't read it, but hello.
Speedbird 190 Golf Victor.
Not a good evening. Prefect 99, speed 250 knots.
Prefect 99, weather control, roger, descend flight level 80.
Descent flight level 80, Prefect 99.
Sierra India, Sierra, climb flight level 260. Ground centimeter 600, come back in the Swift. American 101, redirect XRO, climb flight level 260.
Maybe we'll tell Solon.
Direct XRO, and could you read the flight level American 101? American 101, climb flight level 260. 260 XRO, American 101. Speedbird 19 Golf Victor, redirect VATSIM.
We can break off the approach and go into the hold.
For 19 Golf Victor. Speedbird 19 Golf Victor, redirect VATSIM. Direct VATSIM, Speedbird 19 Golf Victor.
London Control, hello, Ryan 8 Whiskey Fox with East 7000 heading 020.
Ryan 18 Whiskey Foxtrot, London Control, roger, climb now, flight level 3, climb now, flight level 100.
Climb now, flight level 100, Ryan 8 correction 85 Whiskey Fox.
So still 20210 8 KOK.
Control, good evening, easy
2-2.
154, you holding 150. Easy 154, London Control, roger, resume navigation direct mid-Hurst. Direct mid-Hurst, easy 154. Ryan 85 Whiskey Foxtrot, climb flight level 130.
Climb flight level 130,
So approaching 10.
85 Whiskey Fox.
Belts on.
Speedbird
250.
1027, descend, flight level 80.
Lights on a little early.
Level 80, Speedbird 1027.
Control, Virgin 25 airborne, passing 2,000 feet. Virgin 25, weather control, roger, climb now, flight level 260.
Abingdon. Sure, there's Abingdon.
Agnos 60, Virgin 25.
What a waste of an airfield. So we were given speed for spacing. We still need to burn up that fuel.
Animal control, Speedbird 125 heavy, short, 9 right.
So there's no disabled to do. That's fine. Just checking because we don't want any surprises. Aviation, hello. Thanks for joining, buddy. This is how not to do it. Bad fuel planning. The extra 45 minutes. The extra 45 minutes is going to catch up with us. I was expecting to need at least a little bit of holding fuel.
Thank you. Contact London 126 decimal. What is it? 126.075, please.
So we got Solon tuned up ready. You can see that over here.
London Control, Union 2235.
That's a very kind offer, Aviation, but I've offered many virtual airlines.
Union 2235, LHB with London, please, on 127.1. 127.1, thank you. Easy 8515, contact Gary Director 126.825, goodbye.
So a little bit slow. 10 knots, 8 knots slow isn't too bad. Not going to get you any awards.
Charlie, thank you for your service, bye bye. Negative, that was for EVGA 8516, contact out and director 126, that's 925, goodbye.
World is zipping past.
122.825, thank you, CTC, see you later. Prefect 99, report speed to Southern radar 120.225, goodbye.
Speed to sail on 120.225. Thanks for the service. Prefect 99. Solar radar, good evening. Prefect 99, speed 250 knots. Information radio Phenom 300.
Prefect 9er, Solar radar, hello, vector and ILS, runway is 20 into Southampton.
ILS 20, and we have a request. We're going to be overweight for landing. Can we get to the hold of Southampton?
Prefect 99, I'll keep that in mind, just continue inbound for now.
Okay, Prefect 99, thanks. Trust us to be a pain, huh? We have got quite a bit to lose. We need to get down to 1154. Just going to keep us inbound. We are doing fine.
1191 Yankee Charlie, turn right heading 015.
Turn right heading 015, Logan, now Yankee Charlie.
100 kilos to lose, and that's like 30 minutes. We need to get down lower, really. Terrible, terrible planning. This is when extra fuel is not ideal. You've got a full load of packs. Like I say, I was expecting delays, so it is a difficult balance on VATSIM. We are going to continue inbound. We're going to head straight to the VOR. Is there a hold? I don't think that there is.
Prefect 99, expect to enter the published hold at the Southampton, speed 220 knots for now.
Enter the published hold Southampton, speed 220 knots, Prefect 9. So...
Function of X-ray, turn left heading 040 degrees.
We have to do this manually.
Left 040, running 5 November, sure.
Logan 9, full pressure 91 Yankee Charlie, report you're heading to London Control 129.425. Have a good one.
Heading to London 129.425, Logan 91 Yankee Charlie, speak to you later.
So the published hold at
Prefect
Southampton.
99, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, Prefect 9.
Function of X-ray, contact Southampton radar
200 on that one.
goodbye.
210 on that one.
122.725, thanks, running 5 November,
Just approach hold, isn't it? No. So let's go for the published approach hold, which is 200, and therefore inbound is 20. Let's just get inbound to the VOR first. It's going to be 30 minutes at this rate. So, why don't we just sneakily and very cheaply and very illegally
Prefect 99, reduce the holding speed, just advise how long you want to hold.
just holding speed, and at the moment it looks like it's going to be approximately 20 minutes, Prefect 9.
Prefect 99, understood.
So, what is our holding speed? Let's go down on the heading. Let's go CDI for Southampton. Wanted 020. We're going direct to the VOR. Let's clear this to reduce to holding. I don't one section, and what I might do is just gap it off in a bit, because we actually want to lose, because our holding tables, we want to lose as much as possible. So we'll go 45%, see what the speed stabilizes at. On 40. Whoa, that's slow. So we've got 6 miles to go. We are currently on a heading. It's going to be a parallel join. The left turn to enter the hold. So I am looking at that pointer. You're going to do left turn, teardrop, back round and right turns. And it's going to be 30 minutes at this rate. I suppose we could, in theory, put the gear down. Fleet speed is 140. That does seem mad, doesn't it? Any ice condition and a weight at or below 8 tons is 140. We are below 8 tons. Up to 350 is 30% of clean stall speed. Look, let's get towards that arc. Anyway, this is good practice for holds. We'll start the timer. We're going to do 200 as we get overhead. We are in heading mode. Speed is not really coming back. So there's us overhead, I think. Little correction for wind. Just looking at track here. Oh well. Gives them something to do. See how fuel flow is increasing. Arguably, we could start thinking about flap and gear to use up the fuel. We could try gear at 140 to increase that fuel burn. Left turn. There it is, 1 minute. It's a little unpleasant. Go back to the VOR. So we don't need the timer for that. We do need to check the frame rate, which is chugging along quite happily. I'm just going to head straight back on the needle. So there's 140.
Sun Trader, good evening. Speedbird 100 Golf Victor, just about to reach level 90 from the onboard Airbus A321.
Speedbird 19 Golf Victor, Sun Trader, hello, vectoring ILS runway 20 to Southampton.
We'll expect vectors for the ILS 20 19 Golf Victor.
see there's hardly any crosswind. It's good holding practice, to be fair. Embarrassing. 2 miles to go. And I'd love to be zoomed out. Again, not that you can see much because the nose angle is quite high.
Speedbird 19 Golf Victor,
let's keep
descent
50% on.
5,000 feet, QNH 1022.
5,000 feet, QNH 1022, Speedbird, 19 Golf Victor.
1 mile to go. Got a turn outbound.
Speed 19 Golf Victor, correction, descent to altitude 6,000 feet.
6,000 feet, 19 Golf Victor.
There you go, the needle swap. That was a pretty good swing, to be honest. We're going to, I'm going to pop 199 in and see if we can get on the track. Just going to make sure it doesn't go the other side. It should continue the turn. And once we're abeam, we'll start timing. So starting the turn to the right, even if you go past 180 behind you, you should still continue that turn in that direction. And we're just being an annoyance, really, aren't we?
Speed 19 Golf Victor, leave Midler, heading 020 degrees.
Leave Midler, heading 020, Speedbird, 19 Golf Victor.
So there's 90 degrees, needle on there. Do 1 minute, we'll try and keep the power the same, speed the same. You're tracking 200 at 201. Looking for 1154 on landing. So we should be able to start an approach a little bit earlier than that. Can't be looking out for really any other traffic. I tell a lie, look, I mean there's someone below us. Can we see them? They're right below us down here. No idea. Hey, that's not a bad hold entry and outbound. I was going to leave it to the end to check. 1 minute. And we will turn. There we go. So
Good evening, Walker 121 is
50, and then we're going to go nav inbound.
20 nautical miles from Goodwood.
Walker 121, search radar, climb to altitude 5,000 feet.
Climbing to altitude 5,000 feet, maintaining heading 090.
So here it is, guys, a holding
Speed
tutorial.
19 Golf Victor, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, 19 Golf Victor.
I overshoot that turn ever so slightly. Not the end of the world though.
Walker 121,
So we'll take 5 degrees.
Climb to flight level 80, Walker 121. Do you want me to
10
continue
degrees.
on the heading of 090 or resume navigation?
Continue on the heading now, please.
Yeah, look, we'll just intercept gracefully at 5. Speed is building a little. Not that it matters inbound.
Speedbird 19 Golf Victor, turn right by 5 degrees, heading 025.
So, raw.
Zero
Now
confirmed, Speedbird 19 Golf
It's
Victor.
tracking. Okay, I think in fairness I was doing a better job.
Walker 121, resume navigation direct Goodwood, Golf Whiskey Charlie.
Resume navigation direct to Goodwood.
Walker 121.
So hopefully the aeroplane holds the wings level as we pass overhead.
Roland, with you. Speed 330 going to speed 250.
Station calling, call Sonelli.
Union 2235.
Here 2235, turn to low, standby, break. Speedbird 190 Golf Victor, contact, so the correction, Southampton radar 122.725, bye-bye.
Southampton radar 122.725, Speedbird 19 Golf Victor, goodbye, have a good night.
Union 2235, hello, expect 39, that's runway 20 to Southampton, descent flight level 70.
I expect ILS 20 to Southampton, flight level 70, roger.
Walker 121, contact under control 129.425 line.
129.425, Walker 121, thank you very much.
Solid radar.
So pretty much a beam there, aren't we? Wings level, time of running.
Is it 24 Bravo, Solent, hello, climb flight level, correction, climb to altitude 6,000 feet.
Climb altitude 6,000 feet, easy 24 Bravo.
Well, this is fun. Like I say, sorry guys, just incredibly bad planning on my part. More fuel is not always the best option. Are we accelerating? I didn't think it was that powerful. There's 1 minute. It is a 1 minute hold at lower levels, isn't it?
Easy 24 Bravo, turn left heading
Yes.
355.
Turn left heading 355, easy 24 Bravo.
Checking my trusty flight information handbook.
Prefect 99, are you able to climb to flight level 80?
Affirm, Prefect 99.
Prefect 99, thanks to climb to flight level 80.
Left flight level 80, Prefect 99. So, let's go towards the VOR. Let's set vertical speed.
Easy 24 Bravo, climb flight level 70.
Flight level 70, easy 24 Bravo.
Union 2234, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1022, speed 220 knots of rotor.
4,000 feet, QNH 1022, speed 220 knots of rate. That's Union 2235.
Easy 24 Bravo, resume navigation, correction, turn right heading of 015.
Right heading 015, speed 24 Bravo.
Easy 24 Bravo, report that heading to London Control 129.425. Have a good one.
London Control 129.425, report the heading, easy 24 Bravo. Thank you, bye-bye. 235, could seem a little high here, sir.
Yeah, 2235, I'm not establishing you, I'm going to wheel you around and then bring you in.
Yeah, 1 minute up to flight level 140. Well done, me. Great memory, great memory. 1.5 above 140. So 1154, we can probably leave
Heading 010 degrees, no APC
after
speed
this.
restriction.
Left 010, no speed restriction, Union 2235.
Solon radar, good evening, exit at 227, flight level 80, speed 210 knots.
EasyJet 227, Solon to low descent, flight level 70, it's vectoring on us runway 20.
Descent flight level 70
So
and expect
DA
island
set.
runway 20, exit at 227.
Cross feeds off. That's on. Science just got to get ready. Settle down in a moment. So, do we think
Union 2235, turn left heading
make it out of this?
020 degrees.
Probably not. Let's do one more lap.
Left 020, Union 2235.
EasyJet 227, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, exit jet 227.
EasyJet 227, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, correction 5,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Descend up 5,000 feet, QNH 1022, exit at 227.
Union 2235, contact Southampton radar 122.725, goodbye.
122.725, thank you.
So we can tune 1182 up. It's not bad. I know the autopilot's flying in, but that isn't bad. Let's do a little cheeky shuffle to deceptive bound.
Jet 227, descent to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend up 4,000 feet, exit at 227.
Seven, 8, we need to be down to 5-4. Approach prefect unknown.
Prefect unknown, go ahead.
I think after one more lap we will be good for an approach.
Prefect 99, roger, I'll see if I have some spacing, otherwise I might just need to keep you in the hold for a minute.
Roger, we can also accept vectors. We've got about 25 kilos to lose now.
Roger.
It's a little bit off with that shift. 1.7, watch it swing.
Jet 227, turn left heading 025.
Turn left heading 025, exit jet 227.
Prefect 99, cancel the hold, turn right heading 115.
Cancel hold, turn right heading 115 degrees, prefect 9. So we are on VR2, we won't be on VR1. 1075, India, Sierra November, tuned, course 199, set. Let's do this.
Good afternoon, good evening, sir. Radar EC4 Alpha Lima, information Sierra, Airbus A20 flight level 80, inbound Southampton.
54 Lima, Solent, hello, turn right heading 240 degrees, vector 9, let's approach runway 20.
Turn right at 240, factor in 20, 64 flight.
Jet 227, just confirm the heading was 025, if you can turn left now heading 360 degrees.
Sorry about that, left heading 360, okay, that's 227.
Jet 909, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1022.
Is that for Prefect 99?
Sorry, Prefect 99, that was for you.
Descend altitude 6,000, QH 1023, Prefect 99.
Just confirm for easy far Lima, that was headed 240.
4 for Lima 8 up heading 240. EVGA 227, contact Southampton radar 122.725.
Contact Southampton radar 122.725, exit 227.
Prefect 99, turn right heading 300 degrees, speed 220 knots.
Turn right, sorry, say again.
Easy 4 Alpha Lima, speed 220 knots.
220 for Alpha Lima.
Prefect 99, turn right, all the way around heading to correction 020 degrees.
Right, 020 degrees. Prefect 99.
Easy 4 Alpha Lima, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1022.
6,000 feet, 1022 for Alpha Lima.
Solid approach to the evening, DC 327 Romeo, level 80, over Betis, information center.
Easy 3 to Quebec Romeo, hello, turn right heading 220 degrees, vector 9, let's approach runway 20.
Right 0, vector for the left 20, easy 327 Romeo.
Prefect 99, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220, Prefect 99.
Easy 4 Alpha Lima, turn left heading 110 degrees.
Left 110, easy for Alpha Lima.
So lots of mode changes there.
Scandinavian 873 with you, flight level 3.2.
Scandinavian 8073, so you busted your initial climb, stop your climb at altitude 4,000 feet.
Yeah, Phenom took me just beyond it. I'm going back down to 3.22 at present. Do you want me to go to 4 or stay?
Scandi 4, correction 8073, 8 from climb to altitude 4,000.
4,000, acknowledged.
Prefect 99, descend to altitude 5,000 feet,
Descend altitude 5,000, Prefect 99.
Prefect 999, you can contact Southampton radar on 122.725, bye-bye.
Southampton radar 122.725, thanks for the service and sorry for the inconvenience, Prefect 99.
No worries, Prefect Scandinavian 8.
Southampton radar, Prefect 99, speed 220 knots, passing altitude 6,000, descending altitude 5,000 feet, QH 1023.
Prefect 909, Southampton radar, good afternoon, descent to altitude 3,000 feet, speed 200.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, speed 200, Prefect 99. Let's see if we can do both, eh? That's why we've got it in vertical speed. And there we go, 1154's coming up.
Prefect 99, it's 18 track miles to touchdown.
Prefect 99, thanks. So we probably could have left a little bit earlier. No, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. How did them holds look? Oh look, not too bad. Out round. He just wanted to give us some spacing. I think that's quite an elegant way of doing it. Airplane's still quite slippy. We could have done without the speed up, to be honest.
So jet 227, correction 227, contact Southampton Tower 118.2.
118.2, exit jet 227.
So I've just tuned that up.
Prefect 99, turn left heading 240 degrees, insert the runway 20, localizer, speed 180 knots.
Left heading 240, insert localizer, runway 20, speed 180, Prefect 99. Left 240. And I'm going to use some speed brake. 180, 240, localizers alive, idented. We are going to need less than that for the approach.
Altimeter setting.
What's wrong with it? I've got 1023, 1023, there's absolutely problems there as far as I can tell. Scenery looks good, doesn't it? So, KGS has at least registered and is above. Actually going to bring back the rate of descent, advise the passengers to sit down. We'll bring that rate of descent back just so that we have got the option. If we do need to slow down relatively rapidly. 7.4.
Prefect 99, descent altitude 1,600 feet, cleared outlet spread for runway 20, there's no ATC speed restriction.
Descent at altitude 1,600, cleared for the ILS 20 approach, speed prefect 9. So I'm going to bring the throttles all the way back. Let's come back to 160. Are we too high at 5 DME? We should be a lot further down than that.
Southampton radar, good afternoon, EC4 Alpha Lima, flight 4,000 feet, speed 220.
EC4 Alpha Lima, Southampton radar, good evening, descent altitude 3,000 feet, keep speed, it's 1, question 20, Thrustmaster touchdown.
Localizer isn't alive yet. Localizer's alive. Let's get the gear down. There you go. Flat 4.
Contact Southampton Tower now, frequency 118.2,
182, Prefect 99, thanks. Southampton Tower, Prefect 99. Localizer established from the 20, 4 miles.
Prefect 99, 20, clear flat, subsequent 200, knots.
Clear that 20, Prefect 99.
Autopilot.
Now we're high and unstable, but I am going to make runway. I am going to try and make an approach off of this. This is a proper dirty dive. We can accept an increase in speed. Don't do this in real life, kids. That all went wrong at that flight level change moment there. So let's go for a space shuttle approach. Gear down, full flap.
Too high.
With
Too
5.
high.
So we're just aiming short.
Approaching.
Trading high for speed.
20.
This could be horrific.
500.
There we go.
400.
Idle all the way. This could just about work out.
300.
Don't do that at home, kids. It's a terrible, terrible way to fly an approach. But hey, look, we got there. I wasn't going to bin that landing.
Fly slope.
So I'm a little bit low just because I need to bleed off the speed.
Exit jet 227, we're all parked up. Thank you very much for the control.
Thanks for lights here. Bye bye.
There we go, we rescued that. Oh, that was a proper thump. Oh well,
4,000 feet remaining.
we made it. Let's get the brakes on. Ground spoilers are up. Probably my worst approach. Oh, look, we just missed the exit. So, spoilers are up. Trim is set neutral, and we are going to vacate. Well, we made it with legal fuel. Prefect 99 vacated.
Prefect 99, thank you. Taxi to the signature apron in front of the control tower.
Signature apron in front of the control tower, Prefect 99, thanks. I've got no idea what that is. Ooh. It's not taxi off. So control tower is right by the apron. Okay, I see it. I think. Hey, that's good. What have they done there? Somebody's put some effort into this scenery. Well, there's how not to a flying approach. After all that holding, I wasn't going to let that go away. I did think we were a little bit high, but we were relatively restricted by being given quite high speeds. Should have used a bit more speed brake, but never mind. So let's see if we can park up in front of the tower here. Pretty good rendition of Southampton. Looks like in reality. 20 knots is a bit quick. Okay, I see that apron there, so we'll do a left, second left, and follow the taxiway markings. There they are, try not to get hit by a vehicle. It's good, it's nice, poking half out of a hangar. Oh, these touches are nice, the broken tarmac. This looks like the apron we want. Maybe we did go to the wrong one. We should come in here. We'll just do whatever we want, eh? Imagine we'd been marshalled in. There we go. There we go, on stand. I'm not going to watch that replay of an approach because it was pretty horrific. We're on stand at 2-4. And we got 1131 on board. Prefect 99 shutting down, thanks very much for the service. There we are, all parked up. Looking pretty happy. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that. The holes were fun, the landing not so much. Could have been better, could have planned that better, but I was just keen to get on the ground. We did about 3 laps there, with the entry as well. And they didn't look like holes that were too bad, to be honest. So, we made it. That's cool. We've said thanks. I hope you enjoyed it. until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.